Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do another collective energy reading for my Clarityempress collective. Hope everyone is well out there. I hope life is treating you kindly. Don't mean to sound like the song, but I do mean what I'm saying. The Whitney Houston song. But yeah, so like I wish y'all well out there. I appreciate you tuning into my channel. I appreciate you subscribing, your likes, your shares, and your comments. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thursday nights, free live readings, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Seems like I can only schedule it on my actual phone. So it hasn't been scheduled yet. I'll do that today. But yeah, it's weird. I can only schedule on my phone. And then I have to upload from there. This is how all this technology is different. You know, the way it acts on one platform to another is just very interesting. So anyhow. Oh, I just saw something say, peeky, peeky, I am the wrong way. Okay. So we starting off the reading with Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is investing some time and energy into what? It's going to be fruitful, or it brings them joy. I don't know. Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on for the collective? In the past energy, there was an investment. A happy and joyful investment. Oh. In a relationship from the past. So this could be somebody like a childhood sweetheart or a family member, somebody you grew up with, but there's good memories. Money is balanced. What's going on then? King of Pentacles. The challenge is King of Pentacles. Or to be solid. Tell me more, Spirit. I don't know if this is more about money or love. The World card. Okay. So we got unfinished business, y'all. We got unfinished business here. All right. How about a deck? Excuse me. Three of Wands. Somebody's waiting. What in the world are they waiting for? All right, tell me more about this Seven of Pentacles Spirit. What in the world is being waited on? Why is there unfinished business? Tell me more, Spirit. Nine of Swords. Somebody went and did something, came in with the truth about something. Tell me more. Seven of Cups. King of Wands. I feel like somebody has some childhood trauma that what I'm getting is that this King of Wands has good memories mixed with bad memories, and it angers them. I've experienced this with a King of Wands before, where we took a walk in nature, and it was just supposed to be a quick walk, and it was a positive conversation, and then a bad memory popped up, and it was kind of like, wow, where did that come from? And I feel like that's what this is. This King of Wands, King of Wands and Knight of Swords energy. I feel like they getting the truth of what they invested in. And they invested in an old situation that gave them nostalgia, happy energy, good and pleasant memories, but maybe it wasn't as good and pleasant as they thought. I'm getting they might have been groomed. Yeah, I feel like this King of Pentacles energy is always trying to manage money. This is somebody who probably was raised to focus on money and their investments and not love. But they got some good memories, but they're mixed with bad ones. And they're not in a good financial space right now with this Five of Pentacles on that side. Nope. And they're heartbroken. Maybe they lost love focusing on money so much and not about love. There was not an equal give and take in this love. More spirit. Okay. Yeah. Five of Swords. What in the world are they waiting on? Nine of Wands on the... Oh, gosh. All right. So, whew, this deck is heavy, y'all. So, give me a minute because I'll be looking at these signs and these symbols on here to give me some more clues because this doesn't read like regular tarot. This is, what do we call this tarot? Of opposition. Oppositions. Sorry. Somebody invested... Well, they put their energy in something. And they felt like this was the truth. This is the way. This is the way to go kind of energy, right? But yet here's this king. I feel like he was groomed or something like that. Like I feel like he's remembering the past one way, but what he experienced was possibly something different. Because he wouldn't be so jaded and so dark and so angry if it wasn't, it's like somebody it's almost like two kids in the same household unpacking memories, but one has a whole different vantage point. It wasn't exactly what the other one thought it was. Something like that. It's like, yeah, you remember it all sunny and rosy and they treated you like blah, 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 but they didn't treat me like that. It's like I'm getting black sheep of the family energy. Um, this Two of Pentacles. Like someone is constantly trying to juggle, maintain their finances, succeed, exceed, thrive in life. But they keep having setbacks. And it's probably due to whatever they experienced in their childhood. So they also, I feel like this is black sheep energy. I just got to call what I feel, what spirit is telling me. This is black sheep energy. It's like it don't matter how successful you are in your family's eye, you'll still be the black sheep. It's almost like, oh, so-and-so became a doctor, and they rolling their eyes in the head like, so what? He became a doctor. Yeah, he was always smart, so it only makes sense. Like, people just downplaying your gifts and your abilities. But they've always treated you like that all the way back to childhood. When this person thought somebody was being nice to them, they were still being cruel. And then you got the Three of Swords in the lesson and the challenge. No matter how successful this king becomes, there's always somebody with their words or their deeds trying to tear this king down. There's unfinished business here, and there's Five of Swords, and there's a lot of lying. Okay, so I feel like this king wants some type of closure in this situation. They've been beat down bad, Nine of Swords on the other side. But I feel like the straw has finally broke the camel's back on this situation. And I feel like this is not love as far as a relationship. This is more a family situation. This involves money, recognition, support, all of that. And then heartbreaking. I feel like this person had vicious family members, parents, siblings, cousins, aunties, uncles, where they would tear this person down. Like nothing this person did was ever good enough. That's what I'm getting. Nothing they did was ever good enough. But I feel like this king wants to have the final word. And that's why they feel like they have unfinished business. Now, there may be some other strings to tie up. There's a waiting energy. So I don't, and I heard this, and I'm going to say what I heard, but I don't want to say this. I heard like there may be waiting on a parent to pass away kind of energy. Like maybe there's some type of inheritance involved. Maybe that's what the initial investment is, sticking around. There's some type of will or inheritance involved. And this king is waiting maybe to have their last word on the deathbed or till the will is read. It's something that this person is waiting on But it's definitely, I feel like with unfinished business and the world card in reverse, it's something about having the last word, the last say. I didn't expect that. Sheesh. So yeah, there's an inheritance or will or something someone is waiting for that they feel like they're gonna get the last word. Now, this king may not be anticipating anything because his coins are already in order, but it's something he wants to say. It's something he wants to get off his mind, and he's waiting for that opportunity to do so. I don't know. Maybe this person is not the doctor yet or the engineer yet, but they're about to be. And all those words, all those naysayers, this could even be somebody going back to a school and telling the teacher, you said I wasn't going to be anything, and look at me now. I'm making more money than you. I'm happier than you. I'm doing what I love, and you are always miserable. I don't know. I feel like it's a pettiness waiting to happen because of so much brokenness and so much hurt and pain. I do feel like this is a vibration that this king needs to rise above, but he ain't there. He's not healed there yet. He's not there. And when he gets this opportunity, he gonna say just what he gotta say, do just what he gotta do, and they gonna all know, yeah, you wanted me to accept blah blah blah. You wanted me to feel this way, and look at y'all, miserable. I feel like that's what it is. This is like a family of secrets and drama. Yeah, summertime could be significant. So in my northeast, excuse me, about to drop something on today. In my northeast region of the country, United States, it's summertime. Actually, across the United States, it's summertime because there is a heat wave bubbling up across the South as well. But there's summertime. So with that being said, there could be some sort of retribution coming. I feel like this person may I feel like somebody may set it off. Honestly, look out for that. If you happen to like family reunions, cookouts, or whatever, there could be somebody coming to blow that spot up. And I don't mean like blow up like bomb. I mean like blow it up, meaning, and you, Aunt Betty, you treated me and you ain't blah, blah, blah. Somebody might come in there and set it off in a dramatic fashion and tell people which way to go and how to get there. That's the energy I'm getting. Like, I am done. Like the wrong, it's probably not going to come with that intention. They may go knowing that it could happen, and the first person to set it off is going to get it. Like this, the wrong thing said, and they're gonna be handed their behind. Yep. What did I say? Inner child issues. This king has been going. He's got a lot on his head, feeling like the black sheep. I know. I realize I've been channeling a lot of masculine energy right now. I'm not getting so much feminine energy, but I feel like these masculines who've been mistreated are going to come out with it. They're going to start telling people off. Yeah. And remember I said that somebody is trying to get their finances together. And no matter how much money they have, they still get treated like the black sheep. They still get left out in the cold. I watched this guy does reels and TikToks, right? And he plays himself and he plays God. But there's this one particular one, he's in a car with I don't know if this is a sibling or a brother. I mean, a brother or like a cousin. But he said, how come everybody, like, you dropped what you was doing to go to the family meeting, but I wasn't invited? And it turned out the family meeting was about them. It was like an emergency family meeting. Now, what that was about, she never specified, but it was kind of hilarious how, the cousin, brother, whoever it was like, well, they called a meeting, I dropped it. He said, yeah, but how come I'm not on that group chat? How come I didn't get the notification? And the other one wouldn't tell him, but it was about him. Tell me more. So it's like somebody's being talked about. they're tearing down this person's pride and their ego, or they do that every time they come around because they mistreat them. They break their heart with the things they say and the things that they do toward them. Come more. Yeah. Now this is the challenge and the lesson. I said this, but I said I felt like this king is not there yet. The challenge and the lesson is to refocus their attention away from these people, away from their thoughts and their feelings. I feel like this king needs to understand that there's nothing they can do to change how these people feel about them other than to release them and let them go. Because the people involved in the situation are predisposed to this type of behavior. This is who they are. They may be liars and gossips, and they may be very disrespectful of their elders, even the younger ones. They just have a very toxic mentality and energy about them. And if this king wants to rise above it, worrying about having unfinished business so that they can tell people off is not going to get them what they want. It's not going to change the circumstances of the situation to, oh, wow, we respect you now. They're not. They're going to find another reason to say you were wrong, or they were wrong, or you look how they pick fights, and I told you they were this and that. It's like somebody jabbing you to the point where they see you get ready to break, and then they pull back and laugh at you, and that makes you snap. And I feel like this person is not healed enough to not snap. Like they're triggered by all of this. Mm-hmm. I heard slap. It's funny in my mind, but it ain't funny in real life. Let me tell you why. This king might put hands on somebody. Hit the wrong person, say the wrong thing. They can get the 5 fingers to the face. That's what it's funny in my mind, but it ain't funny in real life. They may end up in a fight, literally. Yep. And the answer is no. For what they're waiting on, Spirit's saying, you shouldn't be waiting on that. They're waiting on an opportunity. I think they should avoid. This person needs to avoid this opportunity. So, I don't know. For example, I'm in the group chat of my family. We are discussing all the cousins getting together. And they made a side group chat and they took the elders out of it. So, I don't know what that was. I guess I wasn't considered an elder, although I'm 10 years older than most of them. So I offered a spot that I have, and then a cousin mentioned a restaurant she was thinking of, right? But then somehow in this conversation, all of a sudden, the cousin that they kept out of the group chat offers a backyard barbecue at her house, where that's typically where the family does do things and meet up. So I feel like if someone goes to one of these functions, maybe the fact that the other cousin is excluding people, I just feel like it's going to be some drama. Not necessarily in my family, but this is coming up for a reason. And I think the reason is that it's about to be some drama for somebody. Somebody's about to get their feelings hurt. There's about to be an argument. Some people are going to witness some things, probably have to pull people away. And Spirit is saying, if you don't feel comfortable, don't go. If you think that this person is going to trigger you, or you know that this is what they typically do, that's not a place you should be. The argument is not worth it. I think pulling back your energy and not engaging in circumstances that will trigger you is the best. Spirit got the message. They know what's about to happen, but they can't stop you on the physical if you ignore any signs and synchronicities and messages that they're giving you. So if you've been ignoring it and you plowing through and you still heading over there, let this be your lesson. Let this be your warning. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. It really isn't. Like, it really isn't. Your people are designed for chaos and confusion, and they will trigger you. They will stress you the hell out. And yeah, it's just not a good idea. So listen, if you going somewhere or you are expecting some drama, you're gonna get exactly what you're looking for. That's the message. And in the meantime, Spirit is trying to urge you to refocus your energy off of this. My throat chakra closing up. Off of this situation and back onto yourself. Don't get caught up in playing on Joneses. Okay, well, you bought a brand new, I don't know, Tesla or Mercedes, and you want to pull up to the barbecue in your brand new car. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you got a lot of hate. This hate has been there since childhood. These people are not about to change who they are because you're doing well or better than they thought. If you're the black sheep, you're always going to be 9 times out of 10 the black sheep. And again, you might be waiting for a parent to pass to speak your piece. That might happen. You may have the opportunity. And maybe when that person passes, um, it will clear up some things. But Spirit said the answer is still no. Like, stop waiting for the opportunity to get your lick back with people and go heal. Go release this toxicity. Let it go. Stop trying to control it by, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna tell so and so and I'm gonna break this person down. That's not healthy. It's not. It's building up resentment and frustration in your body. And that resentment needs to go. And you need to, I can't say it no other way, that you just gotta let it go. It ain't worth the fight. I know it was all your life. I know, I do. I validate what you're saying. I validate what you feel. It was never okay. But don't wait to get your lick back. If you get your lick back just because of circumstances, I get it, right? Don't beat yourself up over it. But don't wait just for the opportunity just to get your lick back. That is not what you want. Because these people will vilify you, turn it into something else, and still try to keep you in a vicious cycle of drama. Spirit said that's not the way to go. The answer is no, don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Now is not the time. The opportunity has not arisen yet. Don't make it an opportunity. Don't look for it. If it happens organically, it happened organically. You know, I went to a function and during the pandemic, and my father reaches over to my child, my oldest at the time, and says, "Why haven't you come to see your grandfather?" Now, I don't deal with him that much, all right? That's just how our relationship is. And I don't bring my children around because his mouth is so slick. So why in the world would he reach over and say to my child in the middle of a little barbecue, "Why haven't you come over?" She's a teenager. She probably was like 14 at the time. And she said, I don't know, COVID. Maybe I can't just pop up at everyone's house. I don't drive. She wasn't being disrespectful, but she answered him in a very commonsensical way. And he looked at me and was like, "Wow, that is definitely your child." Uh-huh. And I didn't need to say anything. I let her respond. And that gave him the look back that he needed to not come at me crazy. Because he remembered, after asking her that question, he remembered just who child she was. And she did it with such respect and no disrespect whatsoever that he didn't have a recourse. He could only laugh like, "Yeah, you're right, little girl, you're right." Uh-huh. So, don't look for things, negative things, and allow resentment to build up. You gotta refocus that energy somewhere else. Put your energy back in yourself. That's the message. Take it how it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate with you, I get it. Don't take it. But keep in mind that people are going to try to trigger you, and you need to be mindful of that because you don't deserve to be in that kind of energy. All right, so this is your message. Again, take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.